Bonjour, je m'appelle DJ BBQ, and I have just returned from Paris, where I was inspired by French cuisine. And they want to send 2 lucky people from the UK over to Paris for a culinary trip. Now, if you want to be with a chance, all you gotta do is take a photo of your version of my French onion soup. You can do it your way. You can do it the classic French way. I just want you cooking French onion soup or any French dish. I just want you to be inspired. Hashtag Bon Appetit UK. So I'm producing 2 videos, and this is the first one with my highlights of my journey around Paris, in the markets, in the restaurants, just walking the streets. So here's some clips from my recent journey around the streets of Paris. Just arrived in Paris and ran into Ed, the boy who bakes, with Amelia and Mian, and we're here being inspired by France, by Paris, and the food here. I'm gonna go walk the streets of Paris and eat. Good morning, Earth. We are in Paris, with Ed, the boy who bakes, and my buddy Alex, man, from FoodTube. You might remember him.
What up, dude?
French guy cooking, he's known as. He does food from this country, but he does all his recipes in English, with a French accent, obviously.
Oh, this one is good, yeah.
He is, if you've seen, we've done a couple collaborations.
Probably the best collaboration I did on my channel, bro.
Shut up, really?
No, seriously. Just because we had a good alchemy. Probably because you got a French background somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I think when we did the barbecue sauce, you said, what is barbecue sauce? Really, it's tomatoes, vinegar, and sugar. And I was like, you're right. It's just what you add to that. And
just a bit of love,
yeah.
bit of cooking.
Bit of soy sauce, or Worcester sauce.
It was a funny episode. So we broke down the barbecue sauce to its key core elements. Yeah, it was funny. Nice.
It was good, but
it's interesting for the viewers to understand something more.
Well, we've just hit the markets, and I love me some tomatoes. Look at these guys. What? I mean, it's très grand, huh? Now, a trip to Paris wouldn't be right without cheese. That's over there, but it's a bit crowded, so now I'm looking at all the lovely fish. Look at these guys. What? Oh my gosh. Oh. I might just buy the scallops. Some scallops for these guys. Ooh-wee. All right, yep, look at it. Fromage. Now in France, they've got pretty much a cheese for every day of the year. Maybe it's a cheese for every person in France. There's so many cheeses. Ooh. Okay, so Alex, French guy cooking, took me to a boucherie, and I've got a cut of faux filet. You can see it in there. And then I've got some bacon coming as well. I'm gonna wrap some cherries with and throw them in the oven. They've got a kitchen for me here, but it's indoors. So I got some smoked bacon to bring the smell of outdoors in. The best I can do. So, craft beers. It's a big deal in the US and in the UK. It's always been a big deal in Germany, Austria with their beer culture, but France has got a burgeoning craft beer culture. So I'm looking for a French IPA, and because I want to do a French onion soup with a lovely IPA. I'm thinking like an IPA or a pale ale. I mean, but I want something local, French.
Something local. We're definitely in the right spot for that.
Yeah.
Something powerful, something strong.
Well, okay, I'm doing a French onion soup, and I think your base is like a beef stock with the French onion soup. I mean, what's your kind of your stock? So I want to kind of do like a beer version of that. I mean, you got an amber ale, you got a bitter. Don't want it too bitter, like a pale ale maybe. There we go.
And miam.
Oh my gosh. Lucky. Can I have have a little bite, please?
Le deuxième.
Comptez.
Mais c'est très très sympa, je savais pas que...
Les meilleurs crêpes.
I'm gonna wrap these bad boys with some bacon wrapped around these lovely cherries, fresh cherries.
It's the taste police. Give me 2 tasties, they're after me.